Hi, I'm Nishad and welcome to this new video tutorial of Akeneo. In today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out our new module, that's Akeneo Revision History. Now this particular module allows the super admin of the Akeneo to check the changes that have been made to the product attributes by the sub-users of Akeneo itself. Apart from that, the super admin would be able to export the sub-users data for the product edit history in an XLS, X and CSV file format there. The data can be exported for a single or for multiple products as well as per the requirement, and for a single user or for all users as well. Also, the admin would be able to export the data for the product or the particular product or for the product models as well as per the requirement there. So in today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out the workflow of the Akeneo revision history at the Akeneo's backend panel, and we'll be seeing how the particular product history can be viewed by the admin in the first place there. So for example, if the sub-users are making any edit for the product there or the for the product attributes there, then the super admin would be able to check those changes or the history for the product edit there for the product attributes and can export them into a CSV or an XLS file format as well as per the requirement there. So let's hop on to the Akeneo backend panel and let's see the workflow there. So for the same, let's hop on to the Akeneo backend panel now. So right now you can see that I'm at the backend panel of the Akeneo itself. So before proceeding with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So let's hop on to the admin backend panel of Akeneo and let's log into the admin backend panel there by entering the username and the password. So let me go ahead and let me enter the username and the password for the Akeneo PIM backend panel, and let's tap on the login button thereafter. After we have successfully logged into the admin backend panel, what we have to do is I'll be showing you that. So the very first thing that I want to show you is let me go to the product section. After going to the product section and after the successful installation of this particular module, the admin would be able to see the history of the product edit under the product section there. So for the same, you can see that I've gone to the product section and let's check this sunglasses product. So let me open it up. And after opening up the sunglasses product, here you can see that we have the product navigation, and here you can see that we have one option with the name history. So if I go to the history here, I can see the versions of the product history there, like 1, 2, 3 and 4, depending upon the changes that have been done by the different authors there or the sub-users. And here we can see the author name as well, John Doe, Webcool Demo, the login at, the date and the time, and the modification options that have been, or the attributes of the particular product that have been modified, like composition, keyword, English USA, meta description, meta title, etc. So if I tap here on the right arrow for a particular author, we'll be able to see the old value that was there and the new value that was updated by this particular user there. So here you can see that this particular user, that's the Webcool Demo, has updated the composition. The old value was sunglasses, the new one is sunglasses composition. He has changed the keywords for the English locale there from sunglasses to sunglasses keywords. The meta description for the English locale has been changed from sunglasses to sunglasses meta description, and the meta title for the English locale has been changed from sunglasses to sunglasses meta title as per the requirement there. Now this is how the admin would be able to see the product edit history or the attributes within which the changes have been made by the sub-users. The admin would be able to see the history for the same. Now let's go ahead and let's make some changes. Let's go to the attributes and let me make the name as sunglasses new. Let me scroll down. Let me set the description as sunglasses new. Let's scroll down. Let me change let me select the brand as Akeneo there. Let me set the variant name as sunglasses variant name test. Let's change the EAN number. Let me change the SKU for the same. Let me change the supplier. Let's set it to Zaro. Let me change the price. Let's change the ERP name there. Let me set it as test. Let me change the weight there. So on and so forth. We can make the changes to the different attributes of the product there. And let me save this particular product. After I've saved the product there, now if I go to the history section, here you can see that we have a version 5 for this particular product, or the history 5 for this with the Webkul demo. And if I tap here on the right arrow, you can see that the description has been changed. The EAN old value, the new value on the right hand side, ERP name, the price, the SKU, the supplier, the variant name, the weight, history is visible to the admin there, and he can see the changes that were made to the particular product there, or the product attributes there, and the old value and the new value is visible to the admin there. Now let me show you how the admin would be able to export the sub-user's product edit history in the CSV file format as well as in the XLSX file format there. For the same, we'll have to go to the export section on the left hand side panel of Akeneo. So here I'll go to the exports option, and here what we need to do is we need to create an export profile. To create an export profile, what I'll do is I'll tap here on the create export profile button. That will bring up this particular section. So let me set the code here. Let me set the code as CSV update. Let me set the same as the label there, and under the job required, I'll tap here, and here I'll scroll down to the particular section that says version history export connector. And here for the CSV file format, for the exporting the product edit history in the CSV version, I'll be selecting the product CSV version history export, and let me set it as CSV update, and let's save this particular profile. After saving the profile, you can see that we have the export profile with the name CSV update, and here we have properties, global settings, content, and history. So if I go to the global settings, here you'll be able to set up the file path, and here what you need to do is here you have to set up the path where to write the generated files on the file system. Then you can enable with header option as well, and this would allow you to set up whether or not to print the column names. And you can also export the product models first by choosing this option as yes, otherwise you can set it as no as well as per the requirement there. Then under the content section, here you will be able to filter the data according to the locale. So if I choose the locale as English United States, then I can choose the users whether I want to export the product edit history for all of the users there, or for a particular user. Let's choose the Webkul demo for this particular demonstration. Then we have the filter the products section. Here you can filter the products according to the family here. So you can set up the family condition as well. You can select a particular family there if you want to filter out the products according to the family there. Then we have time condition. You can set up the time condition as well. And here we also have the option for the category. Now, the product that we were checking out, the sunglasses, is under the accessories category. So for example, I'll not go with the all products here, or for all products there, I'll tap on the edit option and I'll uncheck this, and I'll go to the accessories, and here I'll go to the sunglasses, and I'll select the sunglasses category for this particular filtration of the products product edit history there. If I want, I can also enter the product SKU here, separated by a comma, space, or line breaks as per the requirement there, and multiple product SKUs can be entered so as to filter the products as per the requirement there. And after we are done with this particular section, we have to tap here on the save button. Now after we have saved, the job profile has been successfully updated, as you can see, and then we can tap here on the export now button that we have to export the same. So right now we are under the activity section, and here under the process tracker we can see the execution details for the CSV update file, and you can see that the product history, CSV product history, and the CSV product model history has been exported. For the CSV product history for the simple products, 1 has been read and 9 values have been updated for which the product edit was done there. and here we have the start and the end time for the particular what we say as the activity. Now here on the top right hand corner you can see that we have the download generated files. Now if I want, I can download the generated files as well, and they'll be exported in the CSV file format, as you can see. Now if I open it up and I tap here on the OK button, we can see the particular details here, the author name who had made the changes, the entity as product, the fields that were updated. These are the 9 fields that were updated. This is the product identifier or the product SKU there, the login date and the time of the user, the old values that were there for the product, and the new values that have been set for the old values, and the version name as well. Now let me close this out. So this was the exporting of the product edit history in the CSV file format. Now let's see the same in the XLSX file format. For that, what we'll be doing is we'll be creating another export profile there by going to the export section and tapping on the create export profile. Let's set the export profile code as ASD for the time being. Let me set the label as the same, and under job required, I'll scroll down to the particular section that says version history export connector, and here I'll be selecting product XLSX version history export, and then I'll tap here on the save button for the same. Now in this case as well, what we'll be doing is we'll be going to the global settings. We'll be setting up the file path, whether we want to have it with the header to include the column names, whether we want to export the product model first. Then we'll come down to the content. Here we'll be choosing the locale. Then we'll be choosing for which user or for all users we are going to export the product edit history there. And for whether the category is for all products, let me choose it for the particular one that's under the accessories and sunglasses there, and let me confirm it up, and let me tap here on the save button thereafter. Now after the particular export profile has been saved, now we'll be able to export the product edit history there. So I'll tap here on the export now button, and the history would be exported in the XLSX file format. So here you can see that the XLS file product history export and the XLSX product model history export has been done, and 9 sections were updated there, and 1 product was read there. Now if I want to download the generated files, I can tap here on the download generated files, and the particular file would be downloaded in the, as you can see, in the XLSX file format. I can open it up and I can view the author details, the entity as product, the field names that were updated, the identifier or the product SKU, the login at, the date and the time, the old values and the new values. Here are the old values that were there for the product with the SKU this, and these are the new values for the particular sections there itself. Now let me close this out. Let's set it as don't save. So yes, that was much about the Akeneo revision history plugin, and I hope that this particular video helped you out in understanding the workflow there. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements regarding this particular plugin, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.ubdesk.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.